Good evening, world. Good evening. Good evening. You are now tuned in to King and Queen Radio, home of Sister Dobong and all the multicultural hip hop. You already know BrooklynStation.com, King and Queen Radio.com. Let's tune into Becky Becky.
I know fit attend to me, I know fit compare you. You, you know be you, it be me. You know be you, it be me. Normally I know they do like this, but nobody only. Don't be say I be done the party. I got issues. Girl, I made you cry and I gave you tissues. That I kissed you. Then we made sweet love like we always do. See, I let you on. You said before me, you were having fun. Then suddenly the love came in. Ewo, ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, 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 kilo deo. Anyway, I just beg you, she might be a on Jenny. And you know say you find you. All the girls go they find you. All the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to. Me I no fit compare you. You are. Wish I said this before, but you're messing with my mind. Sing me songs, make some love, put your hands under my thighs. I know say you be hot cake, 100 yards off by my TDI. For me, say I be hot cake, 100 yards off be my TDI. City where I just beg you, she bambi alamo Jenny. And you know say you find too. All the girls go they find you. All the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to. Me I no fit compare you. You yeah, 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 yeah. We were only lovers before the love came in. Now you be soldier, general no send me. Yeah.
On King and Queen Radio broadcast.
James Cochran from Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss
Radio home.
next.
King and Queen
Radio. King and Queen Radio.com. Are you listening? Keep listening. King and Queen Radio.com. WEIP 93.5 on your FM dial. Keep listening. WEIP 93.5 on your FM dial. Keep listening. WEIP 93.5 King and Queen Radio.com. This is James Cochran from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. 93.5 King and Queen Radio.com. This is James Cocker from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you,
Love is not enough, baby. Come to me, Molo. Love me or you hate me, know me. No mess with me, Mologo. And I see 250, come along, titi. Giuseppe's are naughty, in a Maserati. Hey, baby, easy. Fine boy like you, easy. You won't kiss somebody, follow sweet melody. Normally, oh, Jojo Mola, lucky, Molo, me, I just want to be I, be I. Me, I just want to be 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 Me, I just want to be be I just want to be
For this party, let's get it party. Can't call mommy, can't call daddy. Vision blurry, words are sorry. Oh, Timagbo, the sky is falling. I wake up and jump start. I will help you like a heart. Yeah, come be my other. I can get away from this. I love the way you got me feeling. No, my love, baby girl, only me. My love, no, no,
lucky you. Me, I just want to be 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 Me, I just want to be 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 Me, I just want to be be I just want to be Loving you be my greatest sin. Said I was done, but see I'm here. You don't make it easy, rara, to stay away from Yawa. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can't go never. Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no. Drunk on potion, can feel my lips burning, losing composure. Can feel my face drowning, seems so irrational. Ready to risk it all. If I can't have you, nobody can. No. Tell me how can I get my mind off you?
Oh Shiba, I cannot take my hands off you. Tell me how I cannot get my eyes off you. Oh, Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never. No, I can do whatever. Oh Shiba, oh be mine. Don't wanna be so loser, no. You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. When you see me, come serve it up, love it how you stir it up. That body belong on TV. Ooh, this feeling I can't hide. You filling up my mind, and I just don't know why. I just don't know why. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't make me pull that trigger. Never say never, you know I can do whatever. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't wanna miss oh Shiba, don't wanna miss or desire. No.
QueenRadio.com. King and Queen King and QueenRadio.com. King and QueenRadio.com. King and QueenRadio.com.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Hey, ha. Boy, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Okay, take me here. DJ, give me now your cool here. Let me tell them how the thing goes. Ha, the thing goes. Okay, ha, okay. Chevy make a tamua. Say what can I go join God? Ha, you want to bamba? You wanna chill with the big boys? Now you the wrong, get the kitty, you the wrong, get a off with drink, what a drop cup. Ha, hey, so you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? Oh, you tell them who blend you? And who? All right. Okay. I'll make a good evening. Okay. This one is Mr.
What you camera, no voice, yeah, exactly.
You want to bamba? You want to cheat with the big boys? Now you the wrong, kitty, you the wrong, get a top with drink, what a drop cup.
Good evening, world. You are now listening to King and Queen Radio. What it did it do? You are here and now, live, premiered with us direct. Gatsby Debonair presenting the lovely Queen, Sister Dobong. You are now here live on BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, best place to be. And if you know, let's switch up to the vibes because it's about that time.
King and QueenRadio.com.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. together is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to.
Ooh, that Al Green, sing it for me, man.
I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together.
King and Queen Radio.
Loving you weather, times are good and bad, happy or sad.
Lovely evening to all the party people. Lovely evening to all the lovely couples settling in. You are tuned in. KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com. Welcome to the Sister Dobong Show.
Well, the times are good and bad, happy or sad. Why somebody, why people break up? Oh, turn around and make up. I just came to see you never do that to me. Spinning around you is all I see. Is what I want to do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got such an echo here. I want to say a good morning to everybody out there listening to us. Give us a moment. You got to come and help me put the music on.
Let's get loving you
Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And we are live here. And tonight we're going to have a great show. Okay, so I want you to call the station tonight. You make sure you call in. That's 718-253-4239. Again, that's 718-253-4239. Okay, you there, folks? Again, you could call me 718-676-0820 tonight. You're going to be getting those psychic readings. This is a new show, brand new show, and we're live on King and Queen Radio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDobong.com, and we're all over the place tonight because we got a new host and DJ.
We are
and
live.
we get adjusted here. You know, so folks, you're going to have to bear with us tonight because we are learning this system. So again, we got Gassy Dominica on the 1 and 2.
1 and 2s, welcome, party people.
Yeah, welcome to the new show. And I tell you, it's King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and we're going to be bringing the latest news, the latest update. I'm going to be doing that psychic readings, the energy reading. And you can tune in with us on KingandQueenRadio.com. That's on live stream.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a great show. So how your weekend was?
My weekend was too fun. Well, we had the club and all of that, had some good grub, traveled around, enjoyed the weather. How was your weekend?
The weekend was beautiful. Shout out there to Tony Touch.
Tony
And
Touch.
we had a great time out there. Great crowd, great people out there. Big up to them all out there. The Funk Box.
Oh
And
yeah, Funk Box. Shout out to everybody there.
yeah. And who are listening to us this evening out there worldwide. And it's just that we're getting adjusted here. But we'll be doing a good show for you. Don't forget 12 midnight. We got on Papa.
Yeah, we got DJ.
Papa is coming on 12 midnight. So the show is getting ready to get boosted and getting ready to get started out there, folks. So I hope you recorded this. This is live. And we're going to be getting some music, different style, different folks on. There we go, Jamaica. Again, a new show. There we go, Jamaica and Africa. Shout out there to
Shout out to everybody out there.
out there, lots of everybody out there. Big up to you out there in Africa. Running things. And shout out there, everybody out there supporting us. Ghana, big up to you out there, boy out there. Big up to you out in Ghana, our artists out there. And Billion and all the rest, shout out to you. And you know, DTT Picks is your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday shout out there in Lagos right now to TTT. All right, T Picks. So we'll call them T Picks. Okay, so big up to you out there in Lagos. I hope the party go well with you. And I want just things to go good here. So folks, stay tuned. I got a lot coming for you. We're excited to working hard all day. We non-stop working. Man,
yeah, you know the grind don't stop. That's why we just keep going. We going to the top.
We're going all the way up, and that's what it's all about. So your folks just stay with us, and we're gonna keep things going.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep the dance top. Whoa, that's right. Just said that, man. Kings and queens. You hear me? I say.
I'm going back to the south. I'm going back. When my roots ain't watered down. Growing like a ball pop tree. Your life on fertile ground. Ancestors put me on game. On till I'm on gold chain. With my old shooting energy. Energy. But I know she keep playing. Donut, sunlight, such a non-biased. Down, flood it, come on, out. Going up, motherland, trip for me. Melanin, my trip is busy. Melanin, for me. I can't forget my history, it's history. Maybe that's the reason why they always mad. They always mad. Getting past them. I know that's the reason why they all be mad. And they always have honey come around my way, around my life. Whenever mama said so, mama said, here I come on my thumbs here. Follow my parade. Talking to my 4x4, get that left. Get them swarming right.
King and Queen Radio.
Now here we come on our thumbs here. Follow my parade.
Okay, folks, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDobong.com, and you can go live right now on KingandQueenRadio.com and see us live. That's right, KingandQueenRadio.com. We are live. We want to shout out to everybody out there who's following us, who liking and sharing the page out there. Big up to you out there worldwide. I know you see me jumping back and forth because they keep taking down the internet every second, and I'm up and back and forth every minute. So bear with us, folks, okay? So again, you can call in tonight, 718-253-4239. 718-676-0820. And don't forget, I'm Sister Dobong, the African spiritual reader. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. You got troubles in your life, you know who you could call, Sister Dobong. I'm waiting for you to call me at any time of the night or the day and make your appointment so I can help you spiritually. No matter what you're going through, I will be able to help you. So make sure you pick up that phone and call me daily at 718-253-4239. 718-676-0820 in the studio right now. And to get me in person, 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273.
All chrome, black on, black tips, yeah, black. Walk by my window down, let them see who in it. By my window down, let them see who in it. Crack a big smile. Go figure me and Jigga 5011, cheering they like chick how. I charge my crystals in a full moon. You can send them missiles, I'ma send my goons.
King and Queen right
I
here.
can give a trust me, they gon' need it on me. Rubber bullets bouncing on me. Made a picket sign up your picket fence. Take it as a warning. Waist beats from your move up. 400 billion, that's a move up. Straw line to the barbecue. But it's any damn way we gon' make it look cute. Pandemic fly on the runway in my hazmat. Children running through the house in my art all black. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. Hold my hands, we gon' pray together. Lay it down, face down in the gravel. We wearing all tie white to the funeral. Black love, we gon' stay together. Curtain made feel on the speaker. Little Malcolm, my miss from Mama Tina. Need another much, let me call Tamika. Need peace and reparation for my people. Forget these ladies, I'ma let it trade all up. Forget these fading ways, I'ma let it trade all up. Show fist up in the air, show black love. Motherland, drip on me. Motherland, motherland, drip on me. Honey, come my way around my honey, come my way around.
That's right, it's Spring Affair. And I hope you're having your Spring Affair going on with you out there. If you don't, you need to get started. Make sure you call me Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273, so we can get your Spring Affair going.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You got me. You got me. Got me. Spring Affair. Spring Affair. Spring Affair. It's a story. Motherland drip on me. Motherland, motherland drip on me. Honey, come around my way, around my mama said so. Mama said, here I come, all I know is getting out. Follow my parade, my parade. To my folk, I like to hear them song, right? Right. Here I come, all I know is getting out.
That's right. What are you doing now? Where are you now? What's going on in your life now? Are you troubled and worried? You need to call Sister Dobong Bill and find out who's doing wrong to you, who's bringing evil in your life. Call Sister Dobong Bill. That's 718-253-7273.
Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely since you've been away. I've been thinking of you, trying to understand the reason you left me. What were you going through? I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. Oh, oh, oh. As I look around, I see things that remind me. Just to see a smile made my heart feel with joy.
If you play that American music,
I still recall all those dreams we shared together. Where did you run to, boy? Ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. Sometimes I've wondered, I didn't understand just where you were trying to go. Only you knew the place. And I tried to be there, but you wouldn't let me in. But now you're gone away, but I feel so broken hearted. I knew the day we started that we were meant to be. Only you and me. I've got so many tears. Gotta face all my things. We let you slip away. I need you more each day. There was so much you gave to my heart, to my soul. There was so much of your dreams that were never told.
boy,
You had so much hope for a brighter day.
I can't do this more. I have to just.
Kilometers. Come down some kilometers. I know what I meant to kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she love pictures. I just like bad mind from a distance. If this sweet happy, yeah, oh, don't go me, so you make so far, man, for your finger. This time I'm gonna drop this for assistance. Then we take blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she love pictures. I take like bad mind from a distance. Don't be sweet, I be all I'm a pitas. We just come make a give you the juice. But the last time somebody did it like this. No much I saw me bumper clap wrist. That's why everybody is in love like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People take a picture and it just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Then remember where they come from. We're talking like the product of it on condom. Outside no come from, not here, my brother. One side sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, we will make you disappear, my brother. It takes to be chair, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I taste like bad mind from a distance. Don't be sweet, I be all on my pitas. Yes. I don't hide like this. I don't play anything else. I never prayed for this. I never knew it would end like this. If you're done with me, hope I believe in just set me free. Cause I don't decrease like this. For your love, I dey lose my senses. Fine boy like me, fine boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl, I work for this. Girl, I work for this. And I promise you, I will find someone new. Make you no call me water. Make you no call me. That's my best and sweat. If I see you, God, if I see you, God, don't call me water. That's my best and sweat. If I see you, God, if I see you, God, don't call me water. You know, when I call you, when I text you, go and delete. I know be good to know. I know this I be everything you they think. You they call me your boyfriend. But why I do they pay for the sex every night? You don't need to say too much. I already know you don't love me much. Fine boy like me, fine boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl. I work for this, girl. I work for this, and I promise you I will find someone else. Make you no call me water. Make you no call me. Don't my best and sweat. If I see you back, if I see you back, don't call me water. Don't my best and sweat. If I see you back, if I see you back, don't call me water.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we got Gabby on the one and twos in there this evening, trying to keep this show locked down. Then we go Jamaica and Africa. And we started off a little behind, but we catching up. So you folks got to bear with us. People calling from worldwide, all over the place.
Speaking of a call, we got a call.
Okay, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. You are now tuned in.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Are you there?
Caller.
Okay, we're going to keep that music going. And the next caller, you call in 718-253.
Oh, can you hear us?
Hello, caller. Are you there?
No. We're going to hang up on them right now. They'll call back. Call back, caller.
Okay, we're going to take that to the next caller. 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Okay, so we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And I see these things keep going in and out. Folks, we'll have it back up.
Oh, we are very popular.
Okay, we'll have it back up in a few minutes. Where this is a lot of exercise. I can't keep getting up jumping back and forth. Okay, so we're doing it. Okay, so anybody got any questions tonight, feel free to call in. We're going to be running a little different. Shout out there to King Melvin and all the rest. Don't forget his show is on tomorrow. King Melvin from 8. Is that from 8 to 10?
Yes, indeed.
8 to 10, King Melvin. And the tune in.
Tune in to Mind Tuning. The
Tune
mega
in
show.
to mine. That's right. You got to make sure you listen to the show on brooklynstation.com. Okay, this live video is blocking. I know, folks, if it's blocked over here, again, we'll get it up in a few seconds. We got a live block video over here. So if you're on the video, kingandqueenradio.com, go live on Facebook. They go directly on radio.co and they won't block you. Go on radio.co on kingandqueenradio.com and it won't get blocked. So go directly on King and Queen Radio on radio.co and you can continue watching the program without interruption. Okay, so the show must go on. Again, WVIP, and let's take off.
You are number Peter. Odogun Misha. Show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call job please for assistance. Show me that. New flow. Me I tell them. You can't spend them. Damn. Keep right. Me no trust phone, me no own, me no like it. Picture I go round, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey. All over Instagram, my best friend with psyche. Me no trust man, we switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Yeah, trust no man, we claim them as psyche. And them in a video wanna show people. Them we sell your own, them we sell your own. This so-called friends, them me I tell you about to. Them we sell your own, them we sell your own. I don't find them a return code. So for me, be careful who you send by snow to. Watch who you want to come what you talking about to. So nobody not doing nobody else wrong. Them in a room, just so your thing a leak out to. Them see a man when things come, them a blow to. Stab you in your back and then them come and take out to. Say you never them cause I know that them a promote. Not that wrong phone, none of them a remote. I reckon you, cause I was in the same boat. I get a life in general, I'm real control. Your face and your friend now don't run them out. Wait till them end up in a federal court. Me no trust phone, me no own, me no like it. Picture I go wrong, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey. All over Instagram, my best friend, me psyche. Me no trust man, we switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Yeah, trust no man, we claim them as psyche. And them in a video wanna show people. Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. This so-called friends, them me I tell you about to. Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. I know for them a return code. So for me, they can't trust somebody, they will let down your secret. Don't let them your
Latest digital technology to bring you a cutting-edge mix of features and the best music. Great radio means a great place to advertise your business to a potential world audience. To find out how to connect your business with our listeners, get in touch with King and Queen Radio.
Me no like it. Picture I go wrong, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey. All over Instagram, my best friend, me psyche. Me no trust man, me switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Can't trust no man, we claim them as psyche. And them in a video wanna show people. Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. So-called friends, then me I tell you about to. Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. I don't find them a return code.
King and Queen Radio.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go in that station break in a few minutes, folks, and we will be back. We'll keep that music going. So, who on brooklynstation.com, King and Queen Radio, enjoy the music till we come back.
Rocky on my right, and I'm on stage by myself and with the hype, man. Go ahead then, tell me what your price is. Mine's is 100 B's, really you can't swipe this. Lost my appetite the way you do. shit, plus the night shit. Quick, asking when I'm free, I'm always price.
Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me.
Yeah, bunks and rungs. Alright then. True love never bend, love never fall. Real love conquers all. Yeah. Me, the pain and all. Your perfection to be gone. Hey, fade away. I'll be there to give you what you need. As a point in causing selflessly. Yeah, I got you. Just like you would do for me without no please. Same blood we bleed. Yeah. I don't need GPS figure show me my friends, same family. From beginning to the end, same strategy. Each one teach one again, same energy. Love don't pretend.
I hear calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you.
In a life, if you don't ever thought, for your brothers and sisters in have the heart. Yeah. Everybody must strive to play them part. More action and less talk. Yeah. God. Life is a gift, more time, you know it's hard. Just try to keep it out them out the dark. Yeah. Don't need GPS figure show me my friends, same family. From beginning to the end, same strategy. Each one teach one again, same energy. Love don't pretend.
Calling on me. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you.
True love never fail, love never fall. Real love conquers all. Yeah.
I'll never fail or leave you alone. Never be alone. Hey, calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Yeah. It's always using you. It's what I don't want to do. It's what I don't want to. I think I'm losing you because your promises aren't true. You know what to do to keep me falling and lying to you. Could have been true, but instead of losing you, I went to And she said, keep on using you. So he keeps on teasing you. Tell him one thing, baby, baby. Zulu, 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 Zulu. I'm finished with you. So
Sister Dobong, reader and healer Sister Dobong will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7. Sister Dobong, gifted reader and healer Sister Dobong will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7273. She specializes in getting your loved one back in your life. 718-253-7273. KingandQueenRadio.com and BrooklynStation.com, the number one station with 93.5 FM, promoting artists daily 24/7. Check us out, the best in promoting. Call us now, 718-253-4239. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light, into the light, into the light. She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna free her mind into the light, into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want my touch on basis. Pull up relation, rebel and race it. Can't vibration star. She want my release her mental. The jaw and her bed central. Spontaneity and tempo. Inside of her bare info. Send her memo. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch the vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch the vibe. She wanna free her mind into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch a vibe. You're not with her mind. Well, the vibe so we get your big bonfire. On the highline of a jet tire. And in our mood, everything transpire. Feeling beautiful like a tea like life for you. You're a goddess, beautiful like Monday. Baby, don't back. Need you to let go now. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch the vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light, into the light. She wanna catch the vibe. She wanna bring her mind into the light. Into the light.
I ain't heard from him today. He's right now.
Paula, you're on the air.
I couldn't handle it. The woman I committed sacrifice for, held, trusted, and stood by through thick and thin, left me for another man. It left me her, confused and lost. I heard of Sister Mom. Call her, I meant to see her. She worked with me and brought my love back to me.
Sister Duval, call 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Let's move to another caller. Caller, you're on the air.
I was burdened with bad luck, trying to get a job for a long time. But something would always pop up to make me miss out. I saw Sister Dobong about it, and I've been in a good job for more than a year.
Imagine that. Sister Duval, 718-253-7273. In life, there will be damage. Spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, all types of damage. That's when we turn to someone who can help us back where we belong. Sister Dobong. Sister Dobong, the world-famous spiritual reader, healer, and advisor for over 30 years. Sister Dobong. Call her now, 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. Or just visit 1752, that's 1752 Flatbush Avenue at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. Come see her today and be back on track tomorrow.
Give me a call now. I know you need my spiritual help. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I want to remove the bad luck from your life. I want to help you get your life back together. Don't suffer no more when you got me, Sister Dobong. I am Sister Dobong, and I have worked with many of people. I have helped the blind. I've also helped people who was crippled. I help a lot of people who have many diseases, and they got cured. Through spiritual prayers and through your faith, we can change things in your life. You need to believe in me, and I can help you. Through me and God, we will pray together, and we will get your life back in order. I will give you spiritual baths. I will give you things to help you to remove the demons, the bad luck out of your life, to take away all the bad luck, to remove those evil spirits. You don't have to suffer no more. Call me Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273.
Have mercy, watch this. Groove is the one with the slender bill. When I'm rocking out your box, you don't feel no guilt. Milk is boiling, you turn a bill. What more can I say? I'm just bugging. Yo, back it up. Hold on. You don't have to do boy, watch this. Easy me a blind, I love you, can't on mine. Watch this, man, I don't want to reload. I don't want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only got 65 days out the year, you want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only got 65 days out the year, you want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only got 65 days out the year. About it up, let it up, big way I'm coming through. Watch this, like watch the fish, I want to get close to you. I am the only man, the only guy that can love you right. Why don't you come and be my baby tonight? I have said that I have no sensitivity. Like the background, you please don't be strong to me. One little girl, I like no other. One that I could talk them, I want to know the love I want it. Y'all pick me up the day, you only got 65 days out the year, you want it. Y'all pick me up the day, you only got 65 days out the year, I want it. Y'all pick me up the day, you only got 65 days out the year, you want it. Y'all pick me up the day, you only got 65 days out the year. I'm a neighbor, they're serious, I ain't my lover. Still believe the lion, just is quite like no other uncontrollable. Just like a pit bull, when I come around, you know, I am full of lots of love, I'm plenty of passion. I'm in love, and I really love, kind of passion, wanna get with you. So let's get it on, wanna rock with the baby, say all night long. Y'all you want it, y'all pick me up the year. You only got 65 days out the year, you want it. Y'all pick me up the year. You only got 65 days out the year, you want it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? You're listening now to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Okay, put my mic up just a little. Okay, we are live here, and I want to, if you're just joining us now, don't forget you can call in at 718-253-4239. 718-676-0820. And so so many people are calling, so I just want to make sure they get on the air.
Hey, looks like we got a special caller.
All right, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hi, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio, BrooklynStations.com. I'd like to say shout out to everyone who's listening. My name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio and BrooklynStations.com. We would love to advertise and promote your business and music on our radio stations today. Please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com. And please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, we would like to promote your business and music on our radio stations today and anytime you would like. Please give me a call. And if you get my voicemail, always leave your name and number and I'll call you back. Thank you, Nina, and have a wonderful, great show. And guys, we have a great show tonight.
All right, all right, all right. Much love to Aram. Much love to Aram. If you need to get in contact with him, please contact that exact number.
Okay.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so we're listening to King and Queen Radio, folks. If you just tuning in, WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com. We are live on Facebook. Join us there. We're on Twitter. Join us on BrooklynStation.com. We are live there and SisterDebong.com. We are live on all three platforms. And if you get cut off, by the way, on Facebook or any of the other platforms, you can join us directly on radio.co, King and Queen Radio. That's radio.co, King and Queen Radio. We're live there. We're broadcasting live, and the shows don't go down.
Oh, yeah. And on
So
King and
if
Queen
you don't
Radio.
want your show to go down, you have to leave Facebook and go to kingandqueenradio.co. Go there, and you will find us on there. Go to, if you want to just listen to the station, we are kingandqueenradio.com, BrooklynRadiostation.com. So you can be able to get us. So make sure you call in the station. You have any questions, that's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And don't forget to call me Sister Dobong. You're going through any problems in your life, call me daily. That's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Download the app, KingandQueenRadio.com. Download the app, BrooklynStation.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, guys, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the universe?
Oh man, so much. Like the most epic news is Elon Musk. You heard? Elon Musk just bought Twitter and is about to make it private. Woo! Picture that, $44 billion.
So that's a lot of money. So when you say make it private, what does that mean? Only certain people can get on it?
What it means is he outbidded the top bidder after getting majority of shares collected at 58.40 a share now because it's risen, right? So now at this point, being that he's majority stock shareholder, what he's actually doing now that he's buying Twitter outright, at this point, he's going to make it from the stock, the public ownership of the stock itself and to the company, to the world, is public right now. So you could buy shares and you too can be a part of Twitter. Now with him being majority shareholder and buying it outright, he's going to make it private, which means none of you, including I, after once he makes it private, could get any shares. Whatever shares is given or already bought to whoever is already a shareholder is locked in for them, and that's it. Like it's just finito. So also it's just to also make sure that any rules and regulations and the policies that the company abides by, even after he buys it, once he changes it to what fully intent is just going to be stuck like that as well. So at this moment, what he's doing is just making sure that nobody's going to tamper with the company. Basically, his true intent. It was to be for social media, freedom of speech, freedom of everything. So he's making sure of that once he makes it private.
So if a person wants to buy in stocks, do they have the right to buy into it?
Not after it's private. After it's private, no, there's no buy-ins. There's no. I mean, you could sell, but I don't think anybody would want to sell. But yeah, once it's locked in, it's locked in. So
So if people want to buy in it right now, can they do it?
yeah, they have a time limit. The time limit is once he's announced that it is officially private, and that is when there's no sells, no buys. Nobody will be able to buy. You could go on Robinhood or Webull, and you'll see that it will say something like this stock is not supported by this entity, by this app, and stuff like that.
Wow. So what do you think? Now, this is not for the public. This is for me and you and I. Do is stock at this point buying stock with him? Is it good or bad?
Being that it's Elon Musk and he's wealthy enough to buy Twitter and he just spent 44 billion plus he got Tesla, he has a lot of things going. I suggest being that he has nothing to really lose, this is one reason why he's making it private because he has nothing to lose. If he wasn't wealthy enough and was looking for people to, join and take part and take people's money to help them build and also, build his entity as well, then he would leave it public. But being that he's making it private, he doesn't see any gain from it, which is also something that I guess he's trying to express by taking this exact action by making it private after he just said what he said. So I think investing with him now, absolutely do that now. And I suggest so because in due time, obviously the stock is going to rise, which means the profit or whatever amount that you had as a share, its percentage in this equity is going to build as well. So you have cumulative shares. If you have cumulative shares, that's like say they bought more than 10 shares. Now say they bought 10 shares a month every 3 months. Cumulatively it would build to a certain amount. So when there's supposed to be a dividend breakdown, they would collect a healthy lump sum of dividends. You know,
Yeah, but at that point, it's not controlled by the government, is it?
no, no, it is not. It is not.
So you're really taking a chance because if he decides to make some strange move, you're not protected, really.
Yeah, the shares in the stock is
So
something,
that's
but
just
not.
taking a chance.
Yeah, not your conscious or whatever you're aware or unaware of, right? But
Yeah, because they make some slick moves and they're only the rich, they rich, and all the poor that invested their money can lose it. And nothing you can do about it. So wow. I see where that's coming.
But I see it as everybody could get a lucky little lottery pick. It's like those who invested in Tesla just before it made its $1,000 mark. Everybody had like $1,300 as profit going up. 1,300 points, I should say, more or less. But depending on what you put in, like if you put $1, it went up 1,300 points. Somebody just made literally $100 and three cents or $103 and some cents, like for real, like.
That's some real money if if you got it out there to do that. So many people nowadays don't have money like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just the way it goes. So what else going on in the world out here? What
Um,
else happening?
well, you got the famous Coney Island, Astroland is opened up officially. Well, they did open up officially like 2 weeks ago, but they did this little thing. It was like $65 for the most expensive ticket where you get all the exclusive rides all day and everything. So that's kind of up. But for those who's missing those churros, it's time to go there. The weather is nice. Everybody's looking polite. We in New York City. That's the place where nobody wants to pay anybody no mind. Everyone want to mind their business, be rude. It's looking different. You see changing attitudes now. They like, hey, you want ice cream? Yo, come to the beach. You know.
Yeah, I think there's something really going to be nice in New York City. I think it's going to be one of the places in the spring and the summer that people going to flock to New York. I think they got so many things going good here, especially in the foods.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of foods coming out right now, like a lot of
A lot
discounts,
of
and people right
eateries.
now like Grubhub. Shout out to them. Even though they're not doing much right now for us, I would like them to deliver to us right now. Now,
No,
all jokes aside, though, also there's good grub that we need to get, like some good seafood. Because you know how to make some pasta.
yes, 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 and pasta. Yes, yes, yes.
That original homemade pasta.
Yeah, I know how to make that homemade pasta. Yes, I do. And so tell us, so what else happening out there in the world of entertainment?
Well, in entertainment, well, Chris Rock's mom is actually wanting to speak up. So many people have been talking to the point where even Chris Rock's mom got to come out and say how she disliked what Will did. You know, and it's crazy when you think about it. Like, this is a goat. Now you in trouble so much that that a mother, the goat of a mother, is coming to you, telling you shame on you, and you the black people's favorite. You know, he our favorite. The black community has our arms open and welcoming for Will Smith, and just for that, you surprised just like I'm surprised about that slap. But now it's
But
even a mom.
you can look at that a lot of ways too. He shouldn't have did it in public. I mean, he should have
Right.
taken it privately. But at the moment, some people is hot tempered, and if you hear someone really talking about your wife indirectly, you know them, so you know they're not kidding. It can spark or something in you and make you at the moment not think what you're doing because you're defending the one you love. So it can look at that two ways.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Because if
true.
he really wanted to hurt him, he wouldn't have went up there and gave him a little,
Tap tap, little pow
pet.
pow.
He would have went up there really with fists and all, and because he knew he was gonna get in trouble. I
Wow.
mean,
Yeah, you're
going up
right.
there, first of all, I don't care how angry you are, you know you in somebody else's place.
That's true. Speaking of in someone
So
else's
his
place.
intention was to stand up for his black woman, his queen.
Yeah, it was
I know you know me, but he took that too personally. He forgot that there's an audience there, people there,
and where he was.
and where he was. That's what happened. At the moment, he just snapped
He went from oh,
because
sorry.
they know each other. So evidently, he didn't try to hurt him, but he went to say, back off. This is my woman you're talking about.
Yeah, that was his initial reaction to fending for his
So
woman.
people looking at the public of the people places. But if he really wanted to, knowing the people places, he could have tore the whole place up.
That's true. That's true.
So
So
his intentions was not to do that.
so
Because
for those
you
out
know
there,
how our people get down. He would have been throwing chairs all over the place and swinging and knocking and hollering and screaming. So
yeah, it'd have been a ruckus. It'd have been bad.
so it should have been a little slap on the shoulder. But I guess they got him out for how long? 10 years.
10-year ban. But he's still eligible to still win nominations and get nominated. He just can't show up there, basically. I
I don't think he really cares.
don't think anybody at this point does at this point.
Because he can do it right there in his house with technology.
Yeah, and people plenty of times don't show up to the award
Yeah,
show, get their
so
award, and just celebrate at home.
and if everybody gonna be on his case, I don't think I'll show up either. Because you
Yeah,
don't know who out there crazy is gonna slap you.
both him and Jada didn't want to. They were boycotting for years about going to the Emmys and all that, and just the time they finally decide to stop, here that's come. So it's like a sign telling them, you know what, it's not. It's just not meant to be anymore.
Mhm.
You know. But speaking of that one quote you said, coming into someone else's place, we have the president of Ukraine who had some delegates of the United States visit the country today. And it was
Wow.
just to discuss some of the issues, especially going on with the tension that's rising with the initial warning that Russia was saying. They were like, listen, America, if you keep sending these items, these weapons to Christ, we might not be able to stop what comes. If it hits you, you just can't say nothing at this point. You've done your
Well,
part.
it can go that way
Yeah.
because you supplying the ammunition to the enemies, so you expect a backslap.
Yeah, but they not trying to give no backslap at this point. They like, listen, we trying to take over another country. We don't want you having any parts in it.
But
You
I
just
don't
do
think
your thing.
America should have no part to it because they all the same.
Yeah.
It was Russia in the first place, so I don't care. They shouldn't go in there. None of them. They lead the people along, and everybody stay where they at. But just people want to control other people. Well, it's like that in this country too. It's like Staten Island don't like the Bronx. The Bronx don't like this place, and Brooklyn don't go to the Bronx. So it's all that way. It's that way in other countries too, right in the same boroughs. Another borough don't like boroughs and can go to war.
But get a load of this. They saying, meanwhile, on Monday, which is today, the U.S. said it would return diplomats to Ukraine and work to reestablish its embassy in the capital of Kiev. The White House said President Biden would appoint an ambassador to Ukraine, the first since 2019. So this is what is also being discussed at today's meeting.
Well, I don't understand much of politics, and I really can't tell you, but it's something that's rare, and we don't need to be involved. We got our own problems here. We need to get these people walking on the street, these homeless people, and all these people with no home. We need to get them in houses because they're wandering the streets now like zombies since they run them off the subways. And folks, you better beware because there's so many people now loose on the streets. And you think you finding somebody to fall in love with, and you don't know. They just could be a homeless person looking for a place to stay.
Yeah, right now, especially in this country and even over there,
Well, they're
it's going to
running
be
them off
very
the
hard.
subway. If you're running them off the subway, they can't be on the subway no more. What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna roam the street and find people who will take them in. And people not gonna know because you're gonna think they nice looking, good looking. You're not gonna know they're homeless and messed up.
Yeah, some of them aren't in that type of, mind state where they look horrible, but they're in a horrible situation.
You want
Sometimes
to know
the
till
eyes get deceptive.
you move them in your house.
Some things like that happen. And I want to say a moment of thank God for humanity because, for those moments that exist where people just let other people in their house and stuff like that is very rare.
All right, so we're gonna take you back to a little music, and we'll be back with, and I'll be giving you some horoscope. So stay tuned, folks. You listen to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBottom.com, and we are live on there. We go Jamaica and Africa and bringing you the latest, and we got Gatsby on the 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is much love to all of y'all in the room and in the city.
Oh, mama, 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 mama. Mama, you're my darling. You were just oh, mama, 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 yes. You're the greatest that ever lived. Mama, I give you whatever you need. Whatever you need. I give you whatever you need. Whatever you need. She's beautiful lady, creating miracles out of nothing. Relentless that she is, mama. Real beauty about her, she does it with a smile. And she does some pleasure. Mama get low, you know me stay silent. Keep mama with love, I never use violence. If you like to go, you know the rules and laws. If I go down, the time don't come. This is what I live in God. I get you. I am fasting for mercy and pray that my blessing of flow. He's so
I am an African reader and advisor. Okay, I want you to call me now. I don't want you to give up in life. Don't give up. I don't want you to feel that this is some type of game. This is reality. I will help you with any problem you may be having. I will remove the bad luck, take off the evil, help you against those others who strong in witchcraft powers that may be holding you down. Get rid of all those enemies that's also bothering you, and tell you names of your enemies and who bothering you and where you're going to go, and help you along in your future. I will also remove spells, take off bad luck, take away those evil powers, and also I will give you lucky numbers. Don't
Call at 718-253-4239 for the call-ins, and also the call-in for Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273.
give up. 718-253-7273.
You heard it.
Mama, I give you whatever you need, whatever you need. Oh, I give you whatever you need.
That's right. I hope you all feeling good out there. Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to King and Queen Radio Station.com. I want to say thank you all for having such patience with me and Gatsby tonight. So we put it together. Give us about 3 weeks. We'll be up on the charts.
Yeah, it'll look a lot smoother. It'll look a lot smoother.
We get adjusted to working with each other differently than hosting and him trying to DJ and host and run the cameras and run the so it is complicated, and we've been working all day and all evening and all night networking and getting things together. So we both is like, okay, the energy is low. It ain't got nothing to do with gas. It's working hard. The clients and praying in the prayer room, working here, working there. I should have took off tonight, but I love y'all, and that's why I came in. Hello, 5-4, big up to you out there, and all you folks out there listening to Queen and all the rest of you out there. Shout out there to you, Beverly. Bless you, and bless everybody out there listening to us out there. And it's just a lovely evening here in New York City.
Yes, it is.
What's going on with the weather?
The weather right now is better than it was a little bit last week. You know, last week was just the epitome of all the memes of New York. Talk about snow, rain, cold, hot, what to do. It foggy. Then it got clear. By the time it was clear and good, it was like 2 a.m. Nobody was outside.
Well, you know what? At least it took our mind off the virus and the nonsense. I guess God said, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about this virus, so I'm gonna send y'all some weather. You ain't gonna know what's going on.
Right.
Because seriously, you don't hear nobody talking about the virus anymore.
Yeah, especially, what's interesting?
Did you realize it fading out?
Yeah, it definitely faded out. Especially like after all this stuff, they started doing world problems. Then they started making local problems. So Ukraine war, everything else about poverty on the other shores, and then coming back here with the mass shootings and all the wild
I think
cases
that's
going
smoke
on.
and string. I think it's smoke and string because
Smoke and mirrors.
that's something because what's going on now is totally different than what it was at the beginning. One thing happened in one day, and you look around, something else happened. I have a condolence going out to that fireman and the person who died in that fire.
Yes,
the
rest in
building
peace.
collapsed on top of them, and my condolence going out to my
To
girl
them and
out
their
there,
family.
Cheryl, out there, and Nicole, big up to you out there, and everybody who listening out there. And it's just so sad So many people are leaving here. Folks, you better enjoy this world. You don't have no time for confusion. People are checking out. I mean,
Yeah,
fast.
left and right. There's no time to take anything for granted.
And it's not old people, it's young people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Old people survive it. So shout out to the old. So you know what? Sometimes it's good to be old because I'm telling you, they know some secrets that other people don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
look at a lot of them survived all this virus, and young people the one died in their 50s and 40s and 30s.
It's also because of like what they doing to eat and how they carry in their body, especially because they said it was the side effects wasn't really the thing that was destroying us. It was already previous traits, previous sicknesses and ailments that we had that was inside of us that weren't
Oh,
actually.
that wasn't being taken care
Yeah.
because the younger people, most of them don't go to the
You
doctors.
know that quote, live young, die fast, or you only live once, live wild, crazy, stuff like that. Yeah. When you put all those into factor, you definitely could see why the youth isn't really adaptable to wanting to better the health. But thank God there's another side of it, right? Like you could go on Instagram and see foodies and veganism and healthy eating. And you see in those people, they're starting to push the format of healthy eating and seaweed and uh, oils and vitamin D, D3 supplements. Shout out
Yeah,
to that.
we're going to be talking a lot about those topics, me and you. We're going to be getting into these things. We're going to be educating as well as much as we're going to be teasing and having fun.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna tease them.
we
Like,
just starting, folks. We adjusting to each other,
yeah,
and working on the air together. In person we're warriors. So we try to keep it cool while we're on the air. But anyway, uh, because we get on each other nerves. But we doing good. We doing pretty good.
we
Good with
we
this.
we we some two empires making everything good for the good fortune of the future. Can we get an amen?
Amen. Okay, so we're gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna talk about mental illness.
Yes.
Wow,
Mental health and like parents parenting their children, like mental health
wow.
with the parents and them parenting their children.
Yeah, I experienced a case today, and it's a case. And I said the lady was such a beautiful lady, had a young, beautiful daughter, and she was talking about her husband, her ex-man. He's stone crazy.
Oh man, is that right?
She met him at the mental institution,
God do
and
not.
she liked him. They had a baby. He was seeing her once in a while, but after she had the baby, he just disappeared. And the mental institution people don't let her find him no more.
Oh wow.
And she got her own issues, what they call AC. What you call that thing again? People have.
OCD?
You're right. She have that. So the kid now got seizures. So I'm wondering, and I watch her reaction, how she going through things and how she is still got it real, real bad. And she raising a daughter. And I'm wondering, how do the medical clinics allow for the parents to get the kids? They don't have laws against that if the parent is got mental problems.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, they do. It's just very selective sometimes on what it is, and it varies. There's a lot of cases and social workers as well that take part in it as well sometimes, right? So, besides ACS or social workers, you also got guidance counselors and people from the schools and other stuff. But before we jump into that part, right? The fact that these people don't want to register, especially in the black community. They don't pay mind to us black folks when it comes to mental health or anything of that such. We're the bottom of everything for them because they just it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, but they put money out there just recently for the communities neighborhood. And I would say places like this, I do have them. But
Shout out to that.
will people go in?
Hopefully so, because therapy is one thing that is very, very needed in the black community. We also need mental healing and self healing. So, like for example, you what you asked, sometimes it is hard because you have to be labeled insane almost nearly. You have to be a threat to society, yourself, and especially your own child. There has to be certain things like lack of awareness and the fact that you can't be able to take care of your child or yourself or nurture in a home or environment that's healthy for the child. Those are type of scenarios and situations that cause a man or a hand for them to take any action at all. You know, other than that, they're just gonna let the child be with the parent, and all this other mess. It could be domestic abuse or domestic disputes. Police coming up to the place, writing up reports and all of this, that, and the third, and it just could keep going on because if it doesn't reach a certain part where it feels drastically life threatening, they won't actually come or seek aid or give attention.
Yeah, because I see, I was observing a kid, and she was telling me the kid can't walk, and the kid 4 years old. But I see the kid climbing all over the chair like the kid can walk everywhere where the good kid want to go. I think the kid got that same thing too. That the kid can develop uh, what the parents got but don't have it, but act it out.
Oh, like indirect, but yet to skip a generation.
She was saying the kid is slow, but me observing the kid was laughing at her. This a 4 year old kid. The kid looking at her laughing.
It just
So
feel like that's
I'm
his
saying, I'm saying this kid is brighter than she think it is. So kids can't fool you.
Yeah, all the time. Because even us as adults sometimes just overlook the fact that kids are us, but in the future. They're us at the moment, but as a young. But we're not receptive to the fact that we never think like, oh, when we were young, we were that susceptible. We were that easily comprehensible to pick up stuff. We were ahead of our times, and the adults ahead of us didn't know that. So it's like we just forget that all the time. Think
So
about
do you
that.
see that evolution change in the new generation of kids?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. These kids are way more advanced than my generation or the generation before. But however, I think one thing is the fundamentals in this generation is slipping only because the generation before, like my generation and generation before, aren't really hasty or strong or prominent on influencing or pushing the influence of the fundamentals. It's like, do you get it? Okay, and that's all we need, you know. It's like getting past the shortcut at this point and just seeing if the product is fully ready, you know.
Wow, that's exciting. So, folks, going to take you back. You can join us on KingandQueenRadio.com on Facebook. Um, Download, do share, like, and let us know how you feel about any of these issues you want to call in. 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Take you back to some music with Gavin here.
She does it with a smile. Treats treasure to treasure, song to pleasure. Yeah. If mama get low, you know me stay silent. Treat mama with love, I never use violence. Give me life with love, you know the rules and laws. Blow me small load ups, that's why me love grandma. She teach me boy living God, and I tell you love. Prayer and fasting, no praise and trade, and the blessing of love. She's so amazing, amazing. She's so amazing, amazing. Mama, I give you whatever you need, whatever you need.
Okay, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrokenStation.com, SisterDivine.com. And what I'm picking up, someone out there is giving someone a gift and the person didn't appreciate it. It's the idea they didn't appreciate the gift, they still love you. So you feel upset about it, don't. They just didn't like the gift you gave them, and they was being honest with you. And it has nothing to do with you for you to hold a grudge against them. So find out the next time what they really like before you try surprising them. Someone out there is planning on getting a new car. You've been thinking about it for a while. Make sure the car's in your name. Make sure the person not talking you to get this car. You go put it in their name. You'll be sorry once the car's in their name. They'll be leaving you, and you'll be left behind suffering. So don't do it. Someone has issues finding themselves scratching, and it's really annoying you bad. Something that's happened spiritually, and that's why you're going through what you're going through. So make sure you continue to check yourself out medically, and then if you have more problems, call me Sister Long. That's 718-253-7273. Again, there's so many people out there is having problems. I'm picking up someone who having movement problems. It's like you just can't get out of the place where you're at. You want to move. You want to get to another place. Well, you're going to be able to get to that place, but the Spirit said on one white piece of paper, write out the place you want, where you want it, and ask the Spirit to help you get that place by placing that paper in the Bible on Job, J-O-B, anywhere in the Bible on Job, and you'll be able to move and get the place you're looking for. Somebody is having issues in the lower part of your back. You're suffering for quite a bit, and they usually attack you early in the mornings and late at night. Yes, it's spiritual. Someone is pressing down on some spiritual door and creating the energy to come to you, and they're doing it at that time, and that's why you feel those sharp pains and those energies coming towards you. That is very spiritual. Make sure you call me Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. Someone is going to go and take a trip. You want to go take a trip and other people is trying to stop you. You feel like you want to do some traveling. Go right ahead. Even if you have to go by yourself, you'll have a great time. Make sure you take pictures and send it back to all your enemies and let them be the joke. Someone has issues. They just bought a new house. They got a house. And you're in that house, but you're not comfortable there. You're really not. And it's because the neighbors and the people on the side of you is sprinkling things down to try to make you get up out of there because they had intentions for someone else to move there. So you'll have difficulty in that house if you don't clean it spiritually. So you have to do something very strong to stop that negative energy for not letting you be happy in your new home. I feel somebody has went to court and had big issues, and you're going to win. Just a matter of time. You have to go back 2 more times. But that court case you're going to win, it's going to go in your favor and things going to work out very good for you. Don't forget, I'm Sister Dobong, the African spiritual reader. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. By just picking up that phone, calling me daily, that's 718-253-7273. Don't forget to join us every week from 9 to 12. Me and Gavin. Yes, the King and Queen Radio in Brooklyn Station.com. This show is There We Go Jamaica and Africa. And we are bringing a new version to the King and Queen Radio meeting Gavin. Yes, right, Gavin. We're going to be bringing artists, stars. So if you want to join this show and have some fun, make sure you call us. Call me
718-253-7273. You heard?
Call us. All right. It's King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. Brooklyn Radio Station at gmail.com. Hit us up on the Facebook, Zena Paling. And if you want Gabby there, you can get him there.
Hit me with the Gatsby Debonair. You know my page. You know on KingandQueenRadio.com page. You know to hit me there too. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. King and Queen Worldwide. That's what you said.
King and Queen Radio Worldwide. That's where we at. That's where we go. All right, folks, we're gonna take it back to some music. So the show begins right now.
She wanna catch a vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light, into the light, into the light. She wanna catch a vibe, she wanna free her mind into the light, into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want to touch all bases, build up relation, rev up the car and race it. If somebody hit you, give them the magic finger, yeah. But to my friends and family, dance for the love, dance for the love. Thank you for teaching my people to love. Dance for the way, dance for the day. Thank you for tolerating my own dirty ways. Yo, give me a so what you telling yourself? When last you take a little drink with your body, your body. Well, so we get a big bonfire, but the island of a gentile, but in our most everything transpire, give me a full of energy like light fire. You're a goddess, beautiful and modest, baby don't back, need you to let go.
You tuned in to KingandQueenRadio.com. You're those trying to contact Sister Dobong for some readings. Y'all know how to hit that line 718-676-0820. Also 718-4239. You know the first three, 253. 718-253-4239. Call in if you need us in this live time. 718-253-7273. Make that call us to Sister Dobong for these readings.
So dance for the love, dance for the love. Thank you for teaching my people how to love, how to love. Dance for the way, dance for the day, dance for the day. Thank you for tolerating my
Okay. While my DJ get the camera set up here, okay, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more, okay, because we get ready to go on the station break here. So don't forget we're live on WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com, and the news is, you come fix my cameras, please. The news is we have a show tonight from midnight, and DJ Papa is coming on, and he's gonna be bringing you some good music from all over on BrooklynStation.com. So you don't want to miss this show. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. And we got a lot of good stuff going on for you, me and Gavin here. We got the summer come. We don't know where we're gonna be. We may just do some shows not even here. We may be in different places doing shows.
Yeah, looking like
so
we're taking over NYC that way.
So you got to be prepared because we're going to be on the road. So look out. If you got businesses out there, we may be visiting you in your business. And don't forget, we got a parade coming up. We'll talk to them about that because I think the time is running. No, you still got time to tell them about the parade.
Hey. So everybody interested into this parade, it's a great day on May 18th. You are now cordially invited to come out to the dance parade where we will have every funding on behalf of a charity and it'll be going straight to a charity. This is where we will be. We will be by 14th Street. So if you are interested, you guys should actually come out and see us all over there. We will be in a certain place throughout the city, coming down 9th Ave, all the way down to even 8th Street, all the way till we touch the ending finish line of Tompkins Square Park by Avenue A.
Yeah, but you know, also they can be able to get in touch
with the host with the most,
King
King and
Melvin,
Queen Radio.
King Melvin.
We have King Melvin, who's actually promoting it. We actually have the best DJ. Would you like to say his name, or shall I? DJ.
Well, we're just going to wait on that one because we're lining up new things. So
we got the surprise.
That's got a surprise going on because we're supposed to have a top singer coming. So we just got to see how that work out. So again, King Melvin will be having more information. You join his show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he'll give you the rest of it.
From 8 to 10 on brooklynstation.com. Make sure you listen to brooklynstation.com from 8 to 10 and you'll be able to understand what's going on with the parade. So again, we're going on a station break, and we'll be right back.
Messages for you and for someone you love. Now we know
Let go. Na, yeah. I know we feel distant lately. Yeah, I know that things been crazy, but it's what I've come to realize. Now when you didn't get your high, ooh, you're come alive, and you feel that feeling that's hard to describe. Oh hey, come no. Let me step on something and jump down. We can do what we want, anything. I think you know me on. Show me that way. Tell me what's up. And just let that music move. And you know I have got it nobody, baby. Girl, keep doing what you like. Cause you really pick you up. You won't let it down, no. We'll have a real good time. And when we jam and do, baby. When we jam and do, baby. And I when this pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, oh. When this pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, oh. I want you do it. Move her up that body. Murder, when you turn up, yeah. And when you rhythm get you high, ooh, let me your vibe. It's the most amazing feeling you could find. So baby, come now. You want to fun thing till sundown. We go do what we want, anything. Oh. I take you to life. Come here, show me that way. And just let that music move you. And we don't understand nobody, baby. Girl, keep doing what you like. Cause when you really pick you up, you won't let it down, no. We'll have a real good time. And when we jam, don't, baby. When we jam, don't, baby. And when this pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, boy. Just pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, boy. The condition I'm come to it one time. Wine, we go wine, let me have one time. Walk up to it one time. Wine, we go wine, we go have one time.
You were there. You're lifting my body up to ground, showing me no fear. You were down. I was there, telling you that you're beautiful. Baby, I'm so fear. Only you, only you. Yeah, yes, only you, only you, only
You were there, lifting my body off the ground, showing me you care. I was there. Only you, yeah, yeah, only you, only you.
Radio.com. Come to Sister Dobong daily at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, or you can call Sister Dobong 718-253-7273. 7273. The prayers that Sister Dobong have for you to help you in healing. Psalm 10:3-3, Joshua 19, Matthew 11 through 28, 2 Samuel 22-7, Psalms 56:8, Luke 6-21, James 5-15, Psalms 27-1.
For any readings, anybody looking for the better in life, want to know if their lover is doing anything good by them or bad by them, or is praying for them, you know exactly who to call. That's Sister Dobong at 718-253-7273. Also, 718-676-0820. You know who to lit. You know who to call. Sister Dobong. So let them know what they did to do.
27-1, 1 Peter 3:10, Acts 3:19, Deuteronomy 4:29, 1 Peter 43. Come to Sister Dobong. Also, when fasting, only tell no one but God when you're fasting.
BrooklynStation.com.
This is the song that will heal you. These are the songs that will help you. Don't forget, put a donation on KingandQueenRadio.com.
KingandQueenRadio.com. You heard her, you heard the Queen herself, and you heard Sister Dobong. Let her speak to you one more time.
And guess what, folks? These songs are very powerful. You must go and get them. Go there and get the prayers now, 24/7, and call the station. Have them read to you. If you can't get on the internet, have the station to give them to you. The number to the station is 718-253-4239. And they will send them to you, the prayers, as you send them the donation. Visit KingandQueenRadio.com, and you won't be sorry. Call 718-253-4239 and order your prayers today. Or simply go on KingandQueenRadio.com.
Group is a man with the fun to feel. When I'm rocking up the box, you won't feel no skill. Little is one, it's only one more can I say. I'm just bugging. Your Hold on. Let me have to do boy. Watch this. Here's the mirror that I love the cat one man. Watch this one. You don't really know. Now me want it. Y'all pick me up there. You not 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all pick me up there. You not 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all pick me up there. You not 65 days out the year. About it up. Maybe when you're coming through, watch this. I must be on it close. I am the only man, the only guy that can love you right. Why don't you come and be my baby tonight? Lights up, listen, I have no sensitivity. Like the back door, the sleep, through me. On the little girl, I ain't like no other. One that I could cross them, I wanna know the love I want it. Y'all take me out there, you only not 65 days of the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only not 65 days of the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only not 65 days of the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only not 65 days of the year.
Woo, that's a throwback.
Y'all be young kids, you not 65 days, all the year you want it. Y'all be young kids, you not 65 days, all the year you want it. Y'all be young kids, you not 65 days, all the year you like go. Y'all you want it, real love like you want it, real love how we can love how you pass. So when it come along with you, say, "Everybody rule up follow me." Good up and play this stuff, go down. So on the list, make mistake, and me follow me. Take out the right to feel up, the center. See you, the very
Post-traumatic slavery. Why not nobody and make love to me? Now me know how to breathe. Now me know the way you see. That's a post-traumatic slavery. Why not nobody and make love to me? It's me and your girlfriend. It's me away from you. Dying to try and do it. I want to see you like nothing. See you go out another back.
That's what they say about the incest princess.
Now I can give me frankincense. Looping up high, I am the incense princess. Making her out another back. But for so long was teaching princess. Now I can give me frankincense. Looping up high, I am the incense princess. You love me. You love me. You kiss the love me. You love me. And you know I love me. You love me. You kiss the love me. You love me. You don't need. Oh wow. Because it's finally somebody wants to love. They will. They will. And not know when somebody wants to love. They will. Honey good, honey like, never enough, ever could. When I'm yours, take me out on a trip. We can start honey good, honey like, never enough, ever could. When I'm yours, take me out on a trip through the stars. On your spaceship.
Hey, how you doing? Wow.
Body snap, pepper snap, many money. We did it one leg. Repeated, unruly, badly.
One, two, baby, let me come through. Let me hit you up so I can put it on you. 4, 5, in the mud. I say me give you some more to make it so right. That's right, I can feel some feel, baby, to my cold please, set the thing on fire. No lie, if I looking so cute, let me hit you one, two, now you feel the right. Anything you want, it's just one call. I'll give you what you want. Yeah, he begging for more.
Whoa, good evening. Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. There we go, Jamaica and Africa. Shout out to lots out there holding down the King and Queen Radio. And don't forget to go on the webpage, King and Queen Radio, and get the beats. King and Queen Radio beats. That's King and Queen Radio beats. You will find all the beats there on King and Queen Radio beats. Go there and download and test out the beats and purchase the beats. Don't forget to visit all the pages out there. My videos is blocked again. Don't forget to test out all the sites out there, King and Queen Radio Africa, King and Queen Radio Underground, and all the sites out there. So I want to welcome you to this great show. I'm back and we are live, and we're going to be bringing you a lot of current events, a lot of things going on, and we are just into, I don't know why they keep taking down, go to radio.co, folks, and they can't take it down, radio.co, and you go King and Queen Radio on radio.co, because they block it and they put them back up, they block them and put them back up. Don't make any sense. So again, thank you who are listening in, and continue listening to the King and Queen Radio Show.
Salumo, so them no know. Mr. Lover, you know business, you know rubber. Mr. Sugar, I cry you me scatter. For sweet, anytime we drop with addition repeat. Sharp for the street, babies, the girls want chop, the girls want
I follow Tally and I got to tell French restaurant. When the rats are on the place, the boy couldn't take it. If you take people, things is up to be a secret. Coming out the road where I really hypocrite. Come to you from the cold and the supermarket. Pay a pack of cheese, stick a cool cock a biscuit. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I doing to cheap badness? The way some bag are rolling no more and them stop it. Badness, sharp face, badness. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I doing to cheap badness? The way some bag are rolling no more and them stop it. Badness, sharp face, badness. The man are running place will never reach greatness. Equal and close, it's a me for sure. When the overtime thing and the red light for it. I am at the kids and they will knock it. Yeah, no home fight with your body. One fight big to hit a ring karate kick. People have never turned over pretty quick. When I'm up in the wrap you in a plastic. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I doing to street badness? The way the man are rolling no more and they stop it. Badness.
Check myself. I check myself and after I can see
Just never forsake me, never. By my no break me, never. Oh, me shake me, never. No time for creators that could never be your friend. Spread news like a mailman, that could never be your friend. If they try and compete online, never be afraid.
You at the home, Sister Dobong, KingandQueenRadio.com, Brooklyn Station Radio's host of the most, Sister Dobong Show.
We could do what we want, anything. I'm taking my own on the road. Show me that way. And just let that music move your body. And you know that's what they know about it. Girl, keep doing what you got. Now when you read it, pick you up. It won't let you down, no. We love you, but then I'm going to don't baby. We'll be charming, don't baby. And baby, we pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, oh. We just pick you up, yeah. Can't get enough, oh. How she do it. Girl, rock that body, murder, turn up, yeah. I'm getting better high. Ooh, real life is the most amazing feeling you could find. Baby come now. You pass upon the thing till sundown. You do what we want, anything. I take me in life on the rocks. Show me that way. I don't stop. And just let that music move you. And we don't understand nobody, baby. I'll keep doing what you like. When we pick you up, it won't let you down, no. We love a real good time.
when we jam it, dum, baby. When we jam it, dum, baby. And baby, when they pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Whoa, you when they pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Whoa, ay, 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 ay. Couldn't be there, son, we come to it one time. Ay, 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 ay. Wine, we go wine, we go wine, and we have one time. Ay, 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 ay. Come to it one time. Ay, 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 ay. Wine, we go wine, we go wine, we go have. That's right. I hope you're having a good time enjoying that music. Like, yes, we is playing some good music this evening. And I hope you're enjoying it, and we are enjoying it too. And so tell us, Gatsby, what else on the schedule for tonight?
Oh, well, we got a great DJ coming up next. If you enjoyed last week's show, you enjoyed the compa and the Zouk music that was playing, you're gonna enjoy what's gonna be on next with DJ Daidi wilding out on the DJs, the sets from the left to the right on these ones and twos here.
Yes, DJ Daddy will be coming on, and he's gonna come over here in a few minutes. I'm gonna wait when he'll be over in a little while and greet you folks for his show. So you want to tune in on brooklynstation.com. Download the app. You download the app, Brooklyn Radio Station or brooklynstation.com. There's two apps, Brooklyn Radio Station and brooklynstation.com.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
So
indeed.
download the app and let's see how things working out. And we're gonna be adding some new features to the station. We'll be working on it this week, so you won't be able to get cut off that easy. So again, if you're on Facebook, anywhere like that, go on kingandqueenradio.com daily, brooklynstation.com daily. And don't forget to check out King and Queen Radio Beats, King and Queen Radio Beats. And want to say shout out there to our team out there in Zambia, our team out there in Ghana, and our team out there in Nigeria. We love each and every one.
Boom.
So again, what's news? What else going on?
Well, right now we got Kyrie Irving with his attitude. He's getting fed up with all these people right now. He's scoring all these buckets, but he's being unappreciated. It's like people forgot that he wasn't playing only because the COVID-19 rules and regulations was restricting him. Now he's here, he's blowing people out of the courts, and he's getting on their last. Like, he is on edge because they're getting on his last nerves.
So where this going on in the basketball?
Yeah. It's NBA. The playoffs is just here.
Oh yeah. So when is the playoff?
Oh, it's on.
It's on already. See, I'm behind time. So give us a little knowledge of what's going on out there in Radio Land.
In Radio Land, well, basically, the playoffs has just basically begun. These players is on the run right now. So far, you know who's up on the first seed, and you know who's on the eighth seed. So you know who's going on to the next round. So right now, the setup is set up to a different challenge. The East Coast Division and the West is on its helm, and the helm is successful at this moment. But let's just let it be known: East Coast is taking over. Okay, East Coast is taking over. Eastern Conference is here. All right. So y'all getting on Kyrie's last nerves, and Kyrie's here. Kyrie is here. That's all I'm gonna say about Kyrie. 'Cause I think he might.
Wow, that's interesting to hear all you sport fans out there.
He's putting up
So,
all these numbers and he's getting underappreciated. Y'all are something else. That's what.
mhm. Anybody got any comments? Want to comment on that? We're gathered there. You can call the station now 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Don't forget tomorrow night, folks, again. We have on tomorrow night from 8 to 10. We have a great show. You don't want to miss, so you can get your mind tuned in. And
Mhm.
King Melvin, and what is the name of that great show?
It's called mind tuning.
Mind Tuning. And Mind Tuning is a great show. You get to hear some good jokes and entertainment, what's going on in New York Global, New York, New York Global magazine, New York Global Biz magazine will be out very soon and we'll be in there. That's New York Global Biz magazine. Shout out to Irma, the founder of New York Global Biz magazine. Big up to you out there. And she works very, very hard. Her and King Melvin. King Melvin will be on tomorrow night from 8 to 10 on BrooklynStation.com. A lot of great shows coming up on BrooklynStation.com. Find it on radio.co, Brooklyn's radio station.
And also shout out to the teenagers because it turns out that I had some news. I forgot to say it. I'm gonna say it now. So the oldest person in Japan passed away today, and passed away at 119. Now, at this point, he was basically the oldest person in the world.
No, that was a woman who passed away.
At
And
119?
that was that guy dancing on the floor. Matter of fact, that was his great aunt. The one was doing all that dancing that looked Chinese. That was his aunt. And that's a long time. Wow, that woman lived a long time.
Wow, well,
And
yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to JoJo. That was the dancer. Big up to you, JoJo. So
Big up to
yeah, no, that was a woman. She lived to 109. But I know,
119.
but I think that
Incredible.
was before. I think they lay in the news on that because no, that was his aunt was 106. This was another woman.
Yeah, this oh yeah, this one is another one. This one is her name is Kane Tanaka.
I don't
Kane.
believe somebody can live that long. I really don't believe that. But then you never know who am I to judge, you know.
Right? We in a world where mermaids is now coming alive. You know, it's like what else can we expect, right?
Mermaids coming alive.
Yeah, just waking up on sand like it's
Well,
nothing.
I'm gonna go back like them old folks in the past used to say the devil can create anything he wants at any time, any moment.
Yeah,
Does that make sense to you?
that makes absolute sense.
So so if I go back to the old folks, that's what they say. Look like it's all manifesting, you know.
Mm.
So I can say, well, things don't change as far as the biblical terms because we got all that in there. The last days, there will be scorpions and different things coming to the world coming forth. It look like we at the last days according to the way things going.
With the way things are
And if we
going,
keep up with Russia and all them people, we are gonna be at the last days.
right, right, right. There's even a super yacht that got like attacked by pirates overseas by London. Like, think of
Wow.
that. Imagine a super yacht, like over 106, over $649 million for a yacht. You over there enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden you just see a group of pirates just trying to storm your boat. Like, whoa, it's not even a boat, it's a yacht, super yacht.
Well, you know, you could go back in the past, but this stuff is things that happen and now history do repeat itself, but this is things that pirates and all that stuff is like way back in the 12th century and all this stuff. Do you think the human reincarnation minds could instill in the new world? Are we experiencing something of the human nature from way back from the past? A repeat of DNA in the new bodies?
I feel like we're living in like the newest formality of confusion, right? So I feel like everything is brainwashed at
See,
this
but
point.
what are you? Okay, but what are you talking about now? Think about the Roman Empire and all those places. They was experiencing this stuff
Yeah,
before.
it feels like history really is repeating itself.
That's what I was trying to say. Are we a reincarnation? Is the reincarnation of those people coming back in the new babies?
That's a scary idea now that you think about it, because it's like we
That's
escaped
where I believe DNA can repeat itself throughout
genetics.
generation, generation, generation. We looking at those generations died off, and maybe the recycle of that those genes at that time are coming back now.
Kind of wishing it skipped a whole century and millennium at this point.
Yeah, because look at it, we are from the generation from way back from the beginning.
At least we're not Neanderthals. You
Well,
know.
some of us got that in us too.
Oh
Look,
yeah,
some
look at that.
DNA got
Such a
that
shame.
too. So imagine that's coming back too. Taller men. Look at some people 6'5". Lately, I've been seeing so many tall people.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're seeing a whole lot of
I
giants, you
never
know.
seen such giants. So well, I don't want to see giants, but they're extra tall.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2". I'm getting I'm over here
You
being able
catching
to.
up with them, so I guess you can say giant.
Yeah, at this point, I could unscrew a light bulb from this exact ceiling. I did, as a matter of fact. I didn't even have to get on the chair. I just reached the arm up like, ah, all right, go. So imagine them. They're gonna be like 7 foot too.
But tell me something. Don't they experience spinal problems?
Yes, the taller you are, the more you'll have spinal issues because of average height. Like for example, the sink. I got problems. Sometimes my back get on my nerves if I go to a sink above my under my waist. Like I gotta crouch enough. You do enough repetition enough, it could irritate you. You know, but that comes along with the territory.
Mhm.
Like ducking your head through doors and stuff
So
like that.
now you brought up a interesting topic the other day about dreads. Dreads can be, uh, you had long dreads before, so you
Yeah.
can talk. So tell us, uh, when you have dreads, is it a lot of strain on your back and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's more than a strain on the back. It takes a lot of weight, and through the years, if you don't notice it, because you're not really gonna notice it, your hair growth and all the constant retwisting. So by the time it comes for you to want to unlock your dreads, like how I unlocked my dreads, it's gonna take forever, like very, very much so forever. And the weight is different, very, very different.
So you do feel lighter. How long was it? How long did you have your dreads?
I had my dreads for about 11 and a half years before I
Wow.
decided to unlock them. I didn't cut them, I unlocked them.
Wow. So when you unlocked them, so what was the process of unlocking dreads?
I say it was a tedious and annoying job, but one, I am very dedicated. So I was in the middle of doing like my third lock of unlocking my dread, and I stumbled across a clip on IG, and the clip was a guy making fun of another guy who was a part of their team, right? And he changed his hair to like some braids, but he's quiet. So in the background, guy looked at him and said, "Hey, I just realized you got a new hairstyle. When in the world you get rid of your dreads?" He said, "Like about a month ago." He said, "Well, damn, how long it took for you to get them out?" He said, "3 months." I said, "3 months? I'm on my third piece of dread." And I'm like, on my third day. So I'm like, oh, I got to speed up this pace. So long story short, I just sat there for about a good 72 hours, not moving, just unlocking my dreads until I finally got to this side. I was on the left side, and then I finally got to the front end. By the time I was done, it was a week and a day. It took me a week and a day to unlock all my dreads.
So when you're unlocking dreads, that's important for some people who got dreads and want to unlock them. What do you use?
Well, it took a lot. So did a few things. Like for example, you need a comb. You need one of those thin combs that's like wire thin. because you're gonna need it to cut through all the type of strands that you're unlocking. You gotta wash your hair thoroughly. Not only that, you gotta make sure you have a backup comb because towards the end, I just thugged it out. I thugged it out. So when I was supposed to actually buy a new one was when mine's broke. Mine's broke, so because I was using it so much just to get all the locks out. So what I would suggest is have a backup, use a lot of water, a lot of moisturizer, detangling with olive oil or argan oil, and pray for the best because you might get a headache. You definitely might get a headache. It's tedious. You digging out into your roots and all of that. It's gonna get you're gonna get very very overwhelmed. But it's gonna be exciting because the more you get to unlocking all the dreads, the lighter your head feels, the lighter your neck feels, your back feels a whole lot lighter. You wondering like if a spirit was on you or something, when you got the burden, you got all the weight on your shoulders. You know that figure of speech, you got the whole weight of your shoulders right off of your shoulders from that moment. And I had like over 26 pounds of hair weighed up. When I weighed it out after, all the multiple strands of dreads that I actually had to unlock, yeah, took me about a whole week and a day to get that completely out. Weighed 26 pounds total of hair.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So did you donate it or you just threw it away?
yeah, I just threw it away. Google doesn't give you that much help on finding things. Google is a great help if you want to just
No,
scramble
there's a
across
lot of
it. But
people,
with Google,
there's a lot of people would have bought that for people I think that got cancer and stuff that need hair, make wigs and stuff. The Indians would have bought it.
I wish I met some of them because I'd have loved the money. It was
You
free
should
shit.
have kept it all in the bag and saved it.
Well, the fortunate part is, I'll always eventually do my dreads again. So, when I get to unlock those, I could cash in. Hey, that's how true it is because of Rom. You see how that go? But wow, yeah. There definitely was a lot of hair. 4C, obviously. So it would have really been great for those people for that was in terms in their ailments or in their phases or stages of cancer.
Well, yours wasn't even Jezebel, Lila. What made you decide you want to cut your dreads?
A lot of things. Like for example, got tired of how they say spiritually, like I remember when I first got my dreads done, this one woman told me, be careful who you let touch your hair, who you let touch your roots. Because whatever there is in their hands doesn't matter what's in their hands. Their flesh touches your roots and you're gonna get all this spiritual energy. And I was like, okay, so I'll make sure I'm real selective with that. So that's how that kind of started. And I said to myself, well, there's a lot of history of like over 11 years of people touching my hair, and I don't know where their spirits have been or their energy. And it just wasn't feeling right with me at this point. And that's one reason. Two,
Well, that's a cleansing. Number one for you, it was a cleansing for you.
mhm.
And I noticed over my years of watching people, usually people, when they're going through some type of dramatic changes, for some reason, they do something with their hair. They either
Ah,
cut it off, do something with the hair. I don't know why the hair plays an important part in people suffering and going through stressful situation. But usually when people going through any kind of changes or problem, even in love, they do something with their hair. Is the hair the most important thing you think to people on their body?
I think it's besides the skin and our flesh and our heart, I feel like that's the most living thing on us that keeps growing and is always gonna keep moving, like how the world keeps moving, whether we like it or not. So like that's also another reason why. Like I had these dreads for 11 years and I felt like a cartoon character, same outfit. Like when is this guy gonna get out of a new outfit or something like that? I was like, when am I gonna change that? And I was excited. I was counting it down. until it finally reached a whole moment where I was like, you know what? Let me just drive, get this, that, and the third, and do it today. And then that's how it went.
Well, we don't recommend everybody to do that. This is just his own preference and his own taste.
Yeah,
Folks,
yeah.
enjoy your braids
And your dreads and all
your
that. I got too loyal
dreads
to
and
a
enjoy whatever makes you comfortable. But if you're too uncomfortable, he gave you an example. If you're feeling weighed down, then you cut your dreads, it'll be light on your back and on your neck.
and you got a new hairstyle,
And you
like
got a
this.
new
I
hairstyle, you
get
can
to,
change it differently.
yeah, I get to wild out on this. This is my new style I'm digging for a while, but I get to freestyle this and do as many type of hairstyles I want with this. So this is gonna be my
That
thing
is the
for a
truth.
while now.
That is the
Instead
truth.
of being locked in and caged in with my dreads that I had for like 11 years, I'm gonna just, what I mean, freestyle, enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
All
Yeah.
right, Papa. Let me see. Is Papa here? Papa,
Daddy.
Daddy is there, so he can come say hello to the audience here, since he here, and so they can listen to his show. Give him a microphone to be out there. Is he out there? Okay, so he can come and say hello to the audience.
Say what up, yo. Hi, everybody.
Okay. Well, why don't you sit on the sofa here so
I
that
will.
folks can see you in all the camera?
Ain't nobody
Oh, you
flyer than
dressed
DJ
up, you
Daddy out
ready?
here. Look at that.
Oh,
He dressing,
fabulous,
he dressing
fabulous. How are
swell.
you this evening?
How you doing?
You're gonna have a great show this evening here. This evening, you're gonna play a little of everything.
Yeah, we're gonna
So,
have a funny time today, and I'm gonna traveling with all my people to Senegal.
oh, good. You're traveling to Senegal
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
So, folks, you're going to get a taste of Senegal music and
Yeah.
Senegal. So, do you know any foods or anything in
yeah. The
Senegal?
Senegalese people like Chepajen.
Yo, what
Chip.
is that? That sound good.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's
What is it?
some rice with the fish.
Can you adjust our cameras over here? Oh, okay. I move over. Never mind. He can move right over. Come on. Okay. Now, what did you say?
I say, usually Senegalese people like Chepajen.
Chepachin.
Yeah.
Oh, Chepachin.
I'm gonna need some
Now,
of
what
that.
is Chepachin again?
The chef is some rice. They cook it like with the fish,
Wow.
more spicy,
Oh,
very delicious.
wow. That's something like what we had yesterday. We have jollof rice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was almost like that.
Jollof rice. Yes. And what
Oh
we have is the shrimps and different little
yeah, that was
seafoods
bang.
in there. What you call it, pilau, folks out there from the West Indies, they call it pilau. And
Yeah.
some people call it jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
And
Mm-hmm.
some people call it,
Was it Jola?
yes, there's so many different ways of making it. And that's fantastic.
Right.
But wow, that's one of our great dishes. And so, what is the music coming from
Tonight?
Senegal?
Senegal.
What is
Senegal, first of all, I'm gonna let you know Senegal is a beautiful country. Nice people.
oh,
Yeah, and
beautiful.
you know that people. And first, we have a famous American Senegalese guy named Akon. Do you know?
Oh, of course we know
Hey,
Akon.
Yeah.
Wow, he's very famous.
yeah, King.
Shout out to
Shout out to the
Akon.
King
You got to get him
Yeah.
on the show one day.
supplying the
So,
We are
city.
traveling to Akon
so
concert.
Senegal language basically is
Wow.
Walla is
Wow, wow, nanga def.
wow.
And prophecy, wow, wow, nanga def, to
Mhm.
all Senegalese people fasting this to time.
Oh, they are fasting now.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
are right.
That's right. 'Cause you got some Muslim, but you got some English too.
Right.
Biblical. They both. that's Senegalese people.
Nana des pas tous les Sénégalais. Ce soir, nous allons faire un show. On va faire un tour au Sénégal et au Mali.
My, I guess my camera went dead at the last moment, but that's okay. So, wow. So that's fantastic. Well, we are happy to have you here this evening, and we're going to be waiting on your show on brooklynstation.com, folks. So tune in because you're going to have some Senegalese music, and and that's going to be exciting.
They're gonna be a few cocktails because you know the Senegal have a neighbor country like Mali,
Yes,
and
Mali.
the Malian people used to play the same vibrations sometimes like Senegalese people,
Same vibes.
and you have Gambia too,
Yes, I know those
and
places.
all that part of Africa
West
is the
Africa.
Mande. Yeah,
Yes.
the
And
Mande
a
people.
lot of the American people, the Mende people.
Yeah, the
I'm
Mande
Mende.
people is Mali, Senegal,
Senegal and
Guinea,
Ghana.
Gambia. Yeah, all of them.
That's the Mende tribe. My tribe is
Right.
Mende and Yoruba.
And
So,
they have a nice culture.
yeah, very good culture. So all you Mendes out there who did the DNA out there, you're gonna hear some Senegalese music,
Yeah.
and so you're gonna know a little your culture from Senegalese out there this evening out there. 'Cause and a lot of Jamaicans are from the roots of Senegal, and they don't know that. Yes,
Yeah.
you are Mende people. A lot of them kids went to Jamaica. So Jamaicans are mixed with a lot of
You're
Senegalese
right.
people.
Just
So
shout
you're
out
gonna
to
learn a
all.
little of your roots. They tell you Ghana, but that's not all true. So Senegalese people, a lot of them right in Jamaica.
And I let you know next week we gotta be on this Ghana, no far, no
And
way.
every week you're gonna be experiencing a new adventure. And so folks just stay tuned and go over there and start getting yourself ready. And folks go tune in right now to brooklynstation.com. Download the app, go to radio.co. And what do you got to say before I turn you loose?
Yo, African people, stay strong.
All right, Africa. Okay, that's why I say this show is There We Go, Jamaica and Africa. So if you're joining us now, you're enjoying this show. We want to thank you for every Monday night from 10 to 12. You can join us right here on There We Go, Jamaica and Africa, and then have the great experience. And we start off with Gavin there, the DJ with us. So we want to welcome Gavin in the house.
You're
WVIP 93.5 FM. So again, we're going to be coming up in different places. We will be visiting different places and going different places and in different locations.
everywhere. All city, all local.
So
We here, baby.
we'll be touring out. So we'll be doing the show from different places. So again, WVIP 93.5 FM. And There We Go Jamaica. Take you to this music. Don't forget to call me for your appointment, Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. You can visit me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Corner Avenue J, East 35th. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Corner Avenue J, East 35th. And that's 1 p.m. until. So again, folks, thank you this evening. Again, see y'all tomorrow night with King Melvin on brooklynstation.com. And I hope you're going there right now to brooklynstation.com so we can have some Senegalese culture and music. See you later.
Everybody have a good night. You ready? Know we gon' feel right.
Never roll alone. Nah, 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 nah. Never leave all alone. For the road is lonely. You are my rock, and I am your rock. I'll always defend from any attack. Yeah. Thank God for the real ones. They tell me in the end. Yeah, yeah. Family, I'm a back strong. They from me in the end. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I see I got that.
Again, you know where we are, BrooklynStation.com, KingQueenRadio.com, house and home of Sister Dubong. Check out SisterDubong.com, donate, make your fees payable, everything. If you need to get your fortune told, if you want to hear about your love life or your lover and see what's going on in life, you know exactly who to hit. Sister Dubong, 718-253-7273. That's one until. So enjoy the last 5 minutes with me.
Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Na 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 na, yeah. I know we've been distant lately. Yeah, I know that things been crazy. But it's what I've come to realize. That when you're in your hand, ooh, you're so alive. And you feel that feeling that's hard to describe. Oh, yeah. Baby, come now. Let me step on something and jump down. We could do what we want, anything. I think it's my on the rock. Show me that way. Tell don't stop. And just let the music move your body. And you know how to study nobody, baby. Can't keep doing what you like.
Cause when the rhythm pick you up, it won't let you down.
Much love to everybody that tuned into tonight's show. We love y'all. You heard? Keep enjoying it. Stay tuned for the next show. DJ Taibbi. You heard?
I want she do it. Ooh, girl, that body. Murder when you turn up. Yeah, yeah. And when you rhythm get you high. Ooh, little high. So hopefully, feeling you could find. God, feeling you could find. God, baby, come now. You want to fun listening till sundown. You do what we want, anything. Oh, oh, oh. What we want, anything. Oh, oh, oh. What we want, anything. Oh, oh, oh. I think give me life on the rock. Show me that way. Can't look up. And just let the music move you. And we don't understand nobody, baby. Can't keep doing what you like. Cause when you rhythm pick you up, it won't let you down. No, no. We'll have a real good time. And when you
Just want to let y'all know that y'all love, y'all heard, y'all acknowledge, and God loves y'all. You understand?
One time.